Welcome to GrumpyMan's Reviews, and today I have my hands on the ZKCREATION Y13 fitness tracker IP67 waterproof. Now in this video I'm going to unbox it, take you through the features of the watch, show you how to charge it, and I will of course run you through the app as well. It runs on the H-band app. By default some of the features are switched off on the watch. You have to download the app, go in your phone, and then from there you can enable them, which I will of course run you through everything in this video. A quick look at the packaging, which is quite basic here. Just shows you some of the features there on the side. At the back here, not much, just says its name, ZKCREATION fitness tracker. At the bottom here, it's got the QR codes for Google Play, App Store and Android. ZKCREATION, thank you for my dear. Just a little note in there: dear customer, thank you for purchasing. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us by email. They'll do their best to help. So you've got the email address there. They're on Facebook as well. It says please charge 3 hours before the first use. So to the watch. So let me just move that to a side. Let's see what else is inside. So you've got the charger, USB to this pin charger there. Then you have an instruction manual. That's a decent size instruction manual. That's what it says Y13 there, and it's in different languages, as you can see there. It runs on the popular H-band app, and it's got a QR code there. But if you don't have a QR code scanner, you can just go to the App Store and download the H-band app, or from the Android store. Model number Y13 is displayed under my device, and then it shows you how to connect it via Bluetooth, which of course I will show you. And there's some more information there. And of course, if you do want to look at these in more details while I'm flicking the pages, you can just pause the video. But I will show you the step-to-step guide, of course. Move that to a side. Right, so on to the watch itself. This is made out of Ally, which it feels really nice. It feels like a premium product. The straps are made out of TPU. At the back there, it's got the optical sensor for the heart rate, and them two pins are for the charger. You cannot remove the wristbands, they stay on. There are no buttons on any of the side. Everything is controlled from the screen. It has 1.33 inch IPS color display. It's 180 milliamp hour battery, 240 by 240 resolution. It takes about an hour to charge. Let me just take this off. Now the watch is on, as you can see there. So it's telling you your time, day, battery. Let me just turn it back on. Yeah, and then how much you walked and your sleep. Fitness tracker will go off after a few seconds to preserve the battery life, as you can see. I'll quickly show you how you charge the watch. So these would fit on there. They're magnetic, so you won't have any trouble connecting that on. It's a good feature, that actually. I'm using my power bank, but you can of course put into any USB plug, your phone charger, your PC, anything. You just pop it on, and there, as you can see, there is put its symbol up that it's charging. Now the back there, the optical sensor has turned green, so if I put it on my wrist, it will start picking up my heart rate. And let me put it on my wrist, and then I will run you through the features. So apologies for the reflections. I have turned one of my lights off, but it is a very clear screen, but because I've got one softbox and you might not be able to see it as clearly, but I've tried my best to dim the light. So here, how much you walked, your goal completed, calories, your mileage, your heart rate, blood pressure, sleep, if you've had deep sleep, light sleep, or if your sleep needs improving. Now it says long press the sport button, so if I long press this here, so as you can see there, I started counting the steps, calories, blood pressure. Obviously I'm not moving, so if I long press this again, I'll come to this pause button. So if I keep it held down again, I've gone to other feature, keep it held again, pause, and then it's got a subfolder in there. Now to get out of there, you just keep it held for a few seconds, and then it's come back to the start again, and then of course turn the watch off. Let's get my phone and download the app, and then I'll run you through the app. So I'm just bringing my phone in now, and I'm going to scan it on the QR code there. Now straight away, look, it's popped up. So H-band app, open it. It says download. Do you want to install this application? It does not require any special access. So it's installing. So just wait for it till it installs. Installed, open the app, start your journey. You've got to create your password and pop some details in, and then of course the watch will start running. So once you've logged in, asks you to put your details in. Now it says steps, so you set a goal of how many steps. So according to our personal information, we suggest that you should walk 12,000 steps and sleep 8 hours per day in order to keep your health. So I'll go with that for now. Allow HBand to access photos, media and files. You can deny that, but so you can see my personal profiles there. Disconnected. Let me get my there. So it says Y13. That's the device there. Are connecting. Please wait a moment. So it's connecting it to the watch now. It says there is no cloud data. If no pair account. Yes, pair the account. Paired successfully, as you can see there. So now it's come up. That's my watch Y13. That's it's even showing me the battery life on the phone. Now set goals. So that's at the starting. Remember we set up so 1200 steps. I could increase or decrease that. Sleep again, increase or decrease, but I'm leaving it as it is. Unit settings, you can set into metric, leave it as metric. Change theme, default style, because the watch has different faces. Yeah, that's changing the theme on there, but the watch has different faces. You could change that as well. So about us, that's just telling you about the version is the latest one. So it's just telling information about the actual app we run. More information on that. So if I click there, so you click on the My 13, and then here you've got message notifications. So if you click on that, just allow notifications. So every time you get like a phone call, a text message, it will push it through to the watch. You don't have to on these if you don't want to, but you can do if you want to. On your phone calls, your messages, and then your WeChat, QQ, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Line, Instagram, Snapchat, Skype, your Gmail, other apps. So if you allow these in the setting with the app, what it will do, every time you get a message, like say WhatsApp or your Facebook, it will push it through to your phone. Or if you get a phone call, you could mute the phone call or reject it from the actual watch, so you do not have to physically pull your phone out. You can also take photos with the watch as well. Now here, alarm setting. So you could set alarms for different tasks. Alarm, check label. What is quite a good app this actually. And then the third one, so if you set this up, what it will do is basically, if you just click under there, just say if you've been sat down for too long and it thinks you need to get up and exercise, or if you've been walking too much and it thinks you need to take a bit of a break, so you could do like start time, stop time, and then reminder in intervals, like every 60 minutes it'll keep reminding you that come on, get up and stretch and stuff, which is really good. And then I didn't save that, I don't want to save that. Okay, and then it's got your heart rate alarm. So if your heart is going a bit faster, upper limit of resting heart rate. So if it goes to 115 beats per minute, you'll get an alarm tell you to slow down a bit. Turn the wrist. So start time, stop time, sensitivity, pair device, blood pressure, private mode, screen time on 5 seconds. By default that's on 5 seconds, but look, 5 seconds recommended, but you can of course keep the screen on longer if you want. But for battery life, I'd recommend leave it on 5 seconds. Switch settings, H automatic, blood pressure automatic. Now it's got find cell phone, that's a good feature. That stopwatch function, disconnect reminder, leave that. And then you can adjust the brightness, that's on. Take a photo. So it's come up then the watch. It's open my camera, I shake the watch and it takes a photo, as you can see there. I shook it a few times there vigorously and it's taken a few shots there. Countdown, reset device password, settings of main interface style. It's got a default and then plus it's got 4 different styles. So whatever style you want on the watch, you can set that. I'm leaving it as default. Firmware upgrade, updating. The version is the latest one, so that's already on the latest one. Clear data, you could clear the data. At the start of the video I mentioned the watch is limited in what it can do because by default the settings are disabled, but you've got to go into the app to enable them, and I didn't realize there were so many actually. If I go to running total GPS movement this month, so kilometers. You could do your record and everything, but because I haven't got anything set up at the moment. So today I haven't done any steps yet. So it shows you the sport you've done, maximum set, the sleep, heart rate, blood pressure, no data. But if you go on to heart rate, so if you put the watch on, it will start collecting your heart rate data. Same with the blood pressure, normal, personal. Now the information does say if you do suffer from high blood pressure, make sure you put the correct number in. It goes from yesterday to 2 days ago. Now here you could do weekly, monthly or yearly, so average. Okay, then now that we've opened the features up in the app, the watch, now I'll have a lot more features now. So if I show you, find my phone, so if I long press find my phone, so my phone's vibrating now, and it'll keep vibrating until I don't keep hold of it and turn it off. That there. Try the phone one now. There you go. So it's on my phone. So now on my phone, if you can, let me just so that GrumpyMan calling, so I could long press or long press to hang up or click mute. If I long press it, there, it's hung up. That's a really nice feature, that. And if you send any messages and stuff, of course they'll come through to the watch as well. Now let me just send a message. I'm sending a message now. There's my phone, there's the watch. You can see it's come up. GrumpyMan's reviews, hello. Again, apologies for the lights because they may be reflecting, but the screen is really clear. There's a nice bright display on it on the screen. There you go, that was the Y13 fitness tracker by ZK Creation. Now, I will leave links in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.